So it's become time to retire my old MacBook Pro laptop, which has served me well, but it's getting a little bit slow now. Previously, I've used this with a level 8 bag, which has been excellent. Unfortunately, the level 8 bag fits perfectly my 13-inch MacBook Pro, but doesn't quite cover my 15-inch new MacBook Pro, so I've had to get a new bag for that. So I'm going to show you the kit that I got for the new MacBook Pro to see if any of those recommendations help you. So the first thing is the bag. I got this TomToc bag. I looked around at lots of bags on Amazon. I wasn't sure which one to buy. The reviews are a bit hit and miss, but what swayed me towards this one was the corners at the bottom here are robust, just like the level 8 ones. There's a lot of padding in here, and I needed one that had handles, and the TomToc has secret fold-out handles in here, so I can carry the bag just as I do with the level 8 one. Fold them in, put the bag inside a rucksack, which is how I normally carry this. This is mainly just a sleeve for the MacBook Pro. The MacBook itself fits snugly inside here. There's little indentations and the MacBook sits perfectly in there, covers up. A lot of good protection for the MacBook Pro. This does have a shoulder strap that hooks into these indentations here that I'll probably never use. I don't think I'll ever use this shoulder strap. I've never used the shoulder strap in the other one. There is a pocket for a tablet in here. My Amazon Fire would fit in there perfectly. An iPad would fit in there. I'm not convinced I'll use that tablet pocket, but it's nice to have the option. I might do it. The inside is incredibly soft, so we'll get a lot of protection. On the outside here, there is space for your pens and notebooks. That will come in handy. I tend to use this when I'm on site or carrying things around. Want as much that I can carry around. All your cables and things can fit in there. The phone can fit in here. There's another pocket on the outside. This actually has more pockets than the level 8 one that I have been using, so I think this will be a good replacement for the level 8. I can recommend this, and it's not expensive. This is only about £20–25. With the MacBook, we know we have to buy cables and adapters, so I always buy at least one official MacBook product. This is the USB-C digital AV multi-port adapter, which unfortunately is quite expensive. It's about £65–70, which is outrageous. But all the adapters on Amazon have complaints that it knocks out the Wi-Fi. This one seems to work fine. It's got a good solid connector. It's got a USB 2 USB 3 port. I think it once is a USB 3, so a normal USB connector. It's got an HDMI cable. I found that with my old MacBook Pro, I was only ever using the HDMI connector, so that's what I've gone for here. And there's an additional USB-C adapter here that you can put in power or additional devices. So as a general one for carrying around, that'll probably do most of the stuff that I need. But I always need more USB adapters than you ever think you do, because at the moment I'm recording this video. I'm recording this video on the MacBook itself. You can see it over there. And in here is a Technol, not the best of names, USB adapter. So all my old USB ports for the microphone and the webcam currently plugged in there. This also has an Ethernet port in there, so that will be one of the things that I carry around. It's got a normal USB connector there plugged into it comes with a USB-C connector, so that will work on my old devices and my new MacBook Pro, so I don't mind something that's backwardly compatible. That doesn't feel like overly waste of money. I think that was only about £14. I'll put links to everything in the description so you can see. So the only other thing I got was I needed a small USB adapter, because periodically I will need more USB ports and I won't need to carry everything around. So I got a little USB to USB-C adapter. This is an Anker one. It's the same cover as the laptop, but that seems to work quite well as well. This is the Technol box, not the best of names. When I'm using HDMI on my big monitor, the HDMI doesn't give me the resolution that I want. But I got a USB-C to DisplayPort adapter, and this does. This is the cable that I'm currently using at the moment, so I can't show the cable. It's just a normal cable, but this is good quality. This works, gives me a decent resolution through the monitor. I can recommend this because I want as many cables that I don't have to pull around. So that will be my main cable for using my MacBook on my main monitor. And I want to get in the habit of doing the time machine backups. So for each of the devices, I tend to buy a hard drive for each. So this, I got a Buffalo. I've never used Buffalo before. This is quite quiet. It's fast through the USB 3 connector. I just have to make sure that I switch off Kaspersky antivirus when I'm doing the time machine backups, but this works fine. The 3TB at the moment is £50 cheaper than the 4TB, so the 3TB is still much better value for money than the 4TB ones, even though the 4TB will last longer. But I thought I'd start with this simply because my MacBook only has 1TB in it, and this should be good enough, and I'll add extra archive backups as and when I need them. So those are the cable and devices I've had to buy with this just to get started. Buying a new MacBook does mean spending money, and I think it's really important to get a decent bag. It took me a while to choose this one, but I like the TomToc. So all of those products are recommended if you've just got a new MacBook Pro and not sure which adapters or which leads work, and you don't want to spend an absolute fortune buying the Mac ones, although I recommend you get at least one Mac one so that you know that this is going to be robust. That's it. I'll put the links in. Hopefully that helps.